The National Football League offseason delivered one of its biggest surprises after the Las Vegas Raiders agreed to trade star defensive end Maxx Crosby to the Baltimore Ravens in a blockbuster deal that has quickly become one of the most talked about moves ahead of the 2026 season. Please subscribe, share, and comment for more updates. Thanks. According to multiple league reports, Baltimore will send 2 first-round draft picks to Las Vegas as part of the agreement. The package reportedly includes a Ravens first-round selection in the 2026 draft and another first-round pick in 2027, giving the Raiders significant future draft capital as the franchise begins reshaping its roster. The deal is expected to become official when the new league year of the National Football League opens. Crosby, widely regarded as one of the league's most relentless pass rushers, has been a cornerstone of the Raiders' defense since entering the NFL in 2019. Drafted in the 4th round out of Eastern Michigan University, Crosby quickly developed into a star through sheer effort, durability, and elite production off the edge. His motor and aggressive style earned him the nickname the Condor among teammates and fans. During his time in Las Vegas, Crosby built an impressive resume. Over 7 seasons, he accumulated nearly 70 career sacks, more than 130 tackles for loss, and hundreds of quarterback pressures. His consistent production earned him multiple Pro Bowl selections and All-Pro recognition, solidifying his status as one of the NFL's premier defensive players. Crosby was also widely respected as a locker room leader and became one of the most recognizable faces of the Raiders franchise during a period of transition for the organization. Despite Crosby's individual success, team results were inconsistent. The Raiders struggled to establish themselves as a consistent playoff contender in the highly competitive American Football Conference. The team managed only limited postseason success during Crosby's tenure, prompting speculation that the front office could eventually consider a significant roster reset. That speculation intensified following the 2025 season, when the Raiders finished outside the playoff picture again and began evaluating long-term changes to the roster. While Crosby remained one of the team's best players, league insiders reported that several teams had expressed interest in acquiring the star pass rusher if he ever became available. Ultimately, Baltimore emerged as the team willing to meet the Raiders' price. For the Ravens, the acquisition represents an aggressive attempt to strengthen a defense that has historically been the identity of the franchise. Although Baltimore still fields talented defenders, the team had been searching for a dominant edge rusher capable of consistently pressuring opposing quarterbacks. By adding Crosby, the Ravens significantly upgrade their pass rush and give defensive coordinator Mike Macdonald a versatile weapon along the defensive line. Crosby's ability to disrupt plays, collapse the pocket, and defend against the run could transform Baltimore's defensive front. He is expected to join a defensive core that already includes standout players such as Roquan Smith and Kyle Hamilton. Analysts say that pairing Crosby with those playmakers could quickly restore the Ravens' defense to one of the most feared units in the league. The move also reflects Baltimore's determination to remain a championship contender around franchise quarterback Lamar Jackson. With the AFC loaded with elite quarterbacks and explosive offenses, strengthening the defense was widely viewed as a priority for the organization entering the offseason. Meanwhile, the Raiders now gain valuable resources that could accelerate a rebuilding strategy. 2 additional first-round picks provide the team with flexibility to select elite prospects in upcoming drafts, trade for other players, or address multiple roster needs at once. Some analysts believe Las Vegas may use the added draft capital to rebuild its defensive front or strengthen other areas of the roster, including the offensive line and secondary. Others suggest the picks could also become part of a larger strategy if the team pursues a franchise quarterback in future drafts. While trades involving elite defensive stars are relatively rare, Crosby's departure underscores the reality of roster building in the modern NFL. Teams must balance short-term competitiveness with long-term planning, and blockbuster deals often reflect broader strategic shifts within an organization. For fans in Las Vegas, the trade marks the end of an era. Crosby was widely admired for his relentless playing style, emotional leadership, and loyalty to the franchise. His departure leaves a major gap in the Raiders' defense and closes a memorable chapter in the team's recent history. For Baltimore, however, the move signals a bold push toward contention. If Crosby performs at the level he did during his Raiders tenure, The Ravens may have secured one of the most impactful defensive additions of the offseason. As the 2026 NFL season approaches, the success of the deal will ultimately be judged by results on the field. Whether Crosby helps power Baltimore to a deep playoff run, or whether the Raiders' newly acquired draft picks shape the foundation of the franchise's next era.